welcome back to another video. So this is a get ready for bed with me, basically a skincare routine of how I prep my skin for bed. First of all, we need to take this hair out because we've had this hair in all day and my hair is super tight and it's really bothering me. But yeah, we are going to run through all the products that I use. My skin is breaking out so bad. Like I said, I think it's because I use cocoa butter. So I've stopped using cocoa butter on my face and just used it on my body instead. But yeah, this is my skincare routine just to get my skin back to how it was before. I think this is the most I've ever broken out in my life. It's so bad. But yeah, we gotta take this hair out. I've had this hair in for I think 3 days straight and it's so tight. Like I've been sleeping with these hairbands in my hair. My hair is so tight. Ooh, tonight is that night. I think I've got like 4 hairbands in this head. Yeah, 4 hairbands. And I need to wash this hair, but that's for another day. I'm not in the mood to do that. Oh my god, I've got 5 hairbands in this head of mine. What? Why do I have so many hairbands? That's why my hair was so tight. Oh, it's because I was attempting to do a hairstyle and it flopped. 5 hairbands, oh my god. No wonder why my head was hurting me. Okay, nearly there. Got 5 hairbands. 5 hairbands. What? Anyways, we're just gonna put this hair up. Oh my god, the front, oh, that feels so good. Ooh, the front of my hair is so stiff, look at that. It's got so much glue in it. Oh god, my hair feels so good. Anyways, we're gonna put this hair up and we're gonna start off with washing my face. Oh, the back of my hair is so tight. I can actually breathe. Okay, first of all, we're gonna put these bad boys on because there's nothing I hate more than water dripping down my arm. So we put these on like so. And then, yeah, we are going to rinse my face. I think I might do a quick exfoliant with my Garnier and then go in with my tea tree and then we'll get into like the serums and that. So let's do that. I think you guys have seen this before. So this is my Garnier. I know you guys have seen this plenty of times. That's my Garnier and that is my tea tree oil. This is my daily face wash. What I do like to use as well is 2 other products, but we're not doing that tonight because we're going to use so many serums and exfoliants. I don't want to put too much on my face, but usually I would use this. This is the glycolic acid. And then I will use the hyaluronic acid. This is Garnier and this is L'Oreal Paris. But like I said, I don't want to put too much products on my face because we're going to put loads of serums. I think we're just going to do a gentle cleanse with the Garnier and then a quick wash with the tea tree. I'm just going to wash my hands because of the oil from my head. And then I'm just going to rinse my face. This is going to be a problem. I need this out of the way. Okay. What is this screaming? What the hell? I just watched Final Destination, so I'm low-key scared. Anyways, we are gonna go in with my Garnier. This is just a light exfoliation just to open the pores and get my tea tree oil in there. A little really does go a long way with all these products. And I'm really just focusing. What is that? It's hair. What the hell? Anyways, I'm really just focusing on the parts of my faces that has I'm really just focusing on the parts of my face that has really bad spots, because we want those bad boys to go down. Okay, and I'm just gonna rinse that off. Okay, that's all rinsed. Now I'm gonna use my tea tree gel. Again, just rubbing that in. I'm really just focusing on where my spots are. My spots are really just here on my cheeks. And then what I like to do now is I like to somewhat air dry my face. I don't like to use a towel or anything. I just feel like it feels a bit nasty to me. But what the next step is, normally if there's like a spot on my face, I'll pop it. But these were popped a couple days ago, so there is nothing in it, like no pus or anything. I know you're not really supposed to pop your spots, but I don't like the things protruding out of my face. So yeah, I popped them last night, and then I put my pimple patches on. I'll show you what my pimple patches look like. It's these. I get them from Amazon. I've got like one singular one left in there, so I will definitely put that on this big one tonight, and then I've got some coming tomorrow. So yeah, I just can't wait. I'm just trying to speed up this drying process, because what we're gonna do next is we're gonna tone my face with this Deep Sweep Pharmacy Pore Cleansing Toner. I think you guys have seen that in my last skincare routine. Most of these things are old products that I use. Some things are new. I think I've showed you guys some of these items before. I'm not too sure. If I haven't, I'll just show them again, because I can't keep up. I film so much content, I can't remember what video I've showed you what in. So yeah, we'll just go over it. Okay, now that this is slightly dry, we are gonna go in with my Pharmacy Deep Sweep Cleanser, and I'm gonna use the cotton pads to just tone my face. So really and truly, you just need one. And I use quite a bit, because we are doing my full face. That is, if you guys can even see that, that's more than enough. And I just go like this. Definitely getting in those eyebrows and those eyelids, under the eyes, in the eye corner, getting it everywhere. That is that done. Again, just going in with that air dry. I love it air dry. Look, boom, dry, done. Okay, next I am gonna go in with my Paula's Choice. This is an exfoliating liquid. It unclogs pores, shrinks enlarged pores, smooths and evens the skin tone. This has got salicylic acid. I'm not gonna lie, this low-key burns my face, but it does the job. So again, we're getting a cotton pad, and then we're just gonna put that on the targeted areas. But do you know what, saying that, before we get into that, I'm gonna use my topical eye patches, just because it does say to put it on dry skin, and because I've toned my skin, I feel like this will be the perfect time to put it on, because that exfoliant is, I feel like it's greasy. I don't know why, but I feel like it's greasy. So yeah, we are going to use this. This is a Topicals brightening eye mask. I have to check all the products that I use because I am allergic to kiwi. Last time I used a kiwi eye cream, it was my first time using eye cream. My face swelled. So let me just double check. I have to like triple check things. Yeah, it should be okay. I'm very like particular with putting things underneath my eye, but these should be okay. This is what it looks like. So we'll pop one under each eye, and then we will continue my skincare. Make sure I'm getting it right under the eye. Like so. Okay, right, now with the exfoliant. Again, putting a generous amount underneath, on the cotton pad. And then going in with those light strokes like I was doing earlier with the exfoliant. I don't know if you can tell. Can you see it's got like that oily shine to it? I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. That's why I said it makes me feel greasy, but it does its thing. Again, making sure I get in my eyebrow and on my eyelid. For some reason, this thing is not burning today, so that's a good sign. Okay, cool. Now that it's done, I like products to sit in my face for a bit, just so I know that my skin is absorbing it. Afterwards, we are definitely going to move on with my glycolic acid. All of these things are apply once daily, so yeah, I feel like my skin's getting lighter because these patches are lightening, especially this one on my nose. This one was really dark. It is lightening, so that's a good thing. Just again air drying. And we're actually nearly done, I'm not even gonna lie. We've got like 4 more products to use and then we're done. That's why I said I didn't want to use too much of the face wash, because we've got a lot of serums in that we need to use on the skin. Okay, now we're going in with my glycolic acid. This I'm just going to use a tad, and I'm just going to target that mostly on this side of my face. This burns a little bit as well. I don't know what it is with these products, they burn, but they are helping my skin improve, so I can't complain. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my topicals. This is my brightening clearing serum. I showed you guys my little Sephora haul. I bought the bigger version, so now I'm going through this quite a bit. I just put these on the dark spots. I don't put it around my whole face. Just target it on these dark spots, and that's it. It doesn't need to be all over my face. And then I do put on my scarring, so like my burn mark on my forehead, this little mark here, and I put a generous amount. And then I just go in with my serums. So I use my salicylic acid and I use my niacinamide, sorry, my bad. I use these two together. I don't do them one at a time, I just do them together because it just saves time. And just rub that into the skin. And I don't know if I told you guys before, but I get really dry around the mouth. I don't know if it's eczema or what, but I do like to moisturize around my mouth, like put extra moisturizer or serums around my mouth just for that sole purpose. And then I go in with my Bobbi Brown. This is a moisturizer. It is a vitamin enriched face base. It says all in one, primer and moisturizer. I like to use this because it smells really nice. So I use this. And I just use a tad. You don't really need to use that much. And I just dig my nail in and put a little bit on each side. You really, really don't need a lot. Like I said, for all these products, a little does go a long way. And just rub that in. And then last but not least, I know it's a lot of products, but I use my vitamin E. This is a hydrating mist, and I just put that on top. And that's it. Even though that's a lot, that's it. That is my nighttime skincare routine. I know it's a lot of steps. Obviously, if your skin is not as bad as mine, you don't need to use all of these steps, but this is what I like to do just so I can clear my skin. It is getting back to how it used to be. Like I said, all these spots are starting to fade. I don't know where they came from. I'm convinced it came from cocoa butter, but I've been using cocoa butter my whole life, but I think my skin is changing, so we gotta leave the cocoa butter in the past and use all of these skincare products. Yeah, this is my nighttime skincare routine. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this skincare routine. Let me know or suggest some good skincare regimes for me so I can get my skin back on track. Yeah, as for that, this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.